following presentation of the National Football League. Please welcome your 2026 Denver Broncos.
Here's the former Bronco, Matt Prater out, and he'll get us started in Mile High. Marvin Mims now to return it. This makes it up to the 25. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out. He was a rookie last season when he took the Broncos to the playoffs for the first time in 9 years. Now a sophomore. It's Bo Nix.
At his best, Bo Nix is a point guard facilitating an offense, getting that ball in and out of his hands as quickly as possible, but don't you dare sleep on his legs because he will hurt you with his athleticism too. And oh, by the way, did I mention a maturity well beyond his years?
Nix starting with a pass. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Nix off the play action. Connects on the crosser. Down to the 10. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away. So a picture-perfect way to begin this ball game, Brock. Their opening drive ends in 6.
Yeah, no question about it. That's how you do it. You work all week to script out the opening drive, and it's huge when it pays off like that.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Broncos 7, Bills nothing.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
For the Broncos.
Ty Johnson now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So now the Bills will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVP. He's finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons, Josh Allen.
Look up game changer in today's NFL, and you see Josh Allen right at the top of the list. Really, one of the only guys in the league who can make the play with his arm or with his legs in just about any situation. The guy is a game changer.
Allen on the play action. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
First tone of the game for James Cook. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Allen on 3rd and 2. He's going for it himself. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
And the Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense. And
pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
The Broncos go with a dime look here on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On 4th down, Allen making the call himself. And he works this to the 38 before going down. So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
Yeah, not from the pistol to Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. To the right, pulled in by Palmer. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
6 defensive backs out there. Broncos going dime here on 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills finish off their opening drive. Well, we all know, Brock, you want your players to get better as the game goes on and as they settle into a contest. But, man, it is tough to imagine this guy getting any better than he was on that opening drive, huh?
Yeah, you hear me all the time just talk about getting a quarterback in a rhythm, right? Yeah. Just a feel of the game. Yeah, you can't be much better than that. A perfect 5 for 5, and to finish it off for 6, that is a sweet feeling heading to the sidelines.
Matt Prater for the point after try. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Mims. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Broncos are ready to go, and we'll get a look at receiver Marvin Mims. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Finds a man. Adam Troutman has it. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
We've set it down from the 37. 1st and 10, it's Harvey. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Harvey gets it on the counter. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They'll air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. On the draw, they give to Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Shotgun snap to Nix. Finds the in route complete. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up third and very short.
Third down.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. He's got Sutton complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Following the play, though, one of the Bills still pretty shaken up down there. Trainer's going to get out there to see what's wrong. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
You know, that's a risk of putting up a jump ball in the end zone. You know, some of these defenders in this day and age can go up and get it with the best of the receivers. That's one they got away with. Should have been a pick and, frankly, a touchback.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
The best defenses you can go look at through the decades are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen are ready to get back to work now on offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Bronx. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Looking slant route, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
2nd and 3 now. Throwing here, Allen. Stays upright. Now he takes it, and he's tackled with the first down yardage. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So 1st down from the 41. Here's Allen. Completed over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42. Back to throw now, Allen. Absolutely fires this one right side. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take the lead just before halftime. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
Prater on for the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7.
Broncos 7. Matt Prater set
now
to
Prater on to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Quick slant, caught by Sutton. And he'll get it up to the 44. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
44-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Nix. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest. This contest, I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. He's back to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And he missed it. It's no good. So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the 3rd quarter. Had a 1-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
For the Broncos.
On the return, here's Ray Davis. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now here's the Bills offense. They've got it first to begin the 3rd. They have played lights out on offense. Scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Man in motion here. On 1st down, Allen. That's going to be caught by Cooks. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. And Allen will hold on to this. Continuing to move past the 45. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A gain of 12.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, well, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
They send a man in motion. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Gets it quickly to Palmer. This goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
2nd down now. They need 7. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythms, truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's good for a Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
Cook trying this one up the gut. He'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Allen. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 10 yards.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 18. And the Bills 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Cook will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Allen to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Now Allen. And this is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Prater on for the PAT.
The point after.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bills double their lead to 14.
21, Broncos 7.
Now Prater on to send it away. On the return, here's Mims. Jukes away from one. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Down by Gregory Rousseau. Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
1st and 10.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
The Bills' 30-yard line.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. RV once more. He has room past the 25. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. This one's caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Johnson with a return here. Jukes another one. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Bills set to take over offensively. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. About set. This is 3rd and 5. Back to throw it. Looking slant route, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock.
At the 41-yard line.
So 1st down from the 41. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
To Josh Palmer. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
Rush in, rush in, rush in. You got tight right there.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Bills feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
The Broncos go with a dime look here on third down. They've got a man in motion. Setting up to pass. Connecting on the slant. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
They're bringing out Mitch Wisnowski to punt it away on fourth. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out near the 11. Denver ready for another offensive possession. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. This finds Franklin. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Here he goes, one final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills, as we'll see you next time from Denver.